Hello again. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi for those celebrating. It's a Hindu festival, 10-day festival. And I know this festival is going on for 10 days. And so, today I'm going to chat about some things that I've been using in my hair for years now. And that is the Dabur Amla hair oil. I get the largest size bottle that's almost 17 fluid ounces, US fluid ounces. And so I get the Dabur Amla hair oil. You can get it from your nearest Indian grocery store or Patel Brothers. I like Patel Brothers too. It's near me. It's not necessarily close, but it's worth a drive. So if you don't live nearby, you can always go to Patel and get as much as you can. That can be up to you how often you go. Like, you can go once a month with your family and stock up on everything you're going to need for a whole month, or once every 3 months, up to you how long. Depends on your distance to Patel Brothers. But yes, it's one of my favorites. But all Indian grocery stores are really great. I find that they all are well equipped. So if you go once every 4 months, I've heard some people say they go once every 4 months, so they load up and they get everything they're going to need for 4 months. That's smart if you're not close by. But for me, Patel is about, I think, it's about 45 minutes and when there's no traffic, an hour when there's traffic, so that's fine. And so the Dabur Amla, I love it on my natural hair. My hair type is 2A, 2B. I never put chemicals in it, only hair dyes for fun because I like to dye my hair. And it's grown long. And I don't have to work very hard to get my hair to grow. It grows without me doing anything special to it. But I've been using the Dabur Amla for some years now. And I love it for sure. And what I use it in a lot of different ways. I'll apply it to my hair when it's dry before shampooing, or I'll apply it to my hair after I shampoo one time, and then I apply it you need to apply at least 2 US teaspoons. And so 2 US teaspoons, depending on the thickness of your hair. If that's enough for your head, 2 US teaspoons. If not, if you have thicker hair, sometimes I apply 3 teaspoons, which equals 1 US tablespoon to my whole head on wet hair. And let that sit you can let that sit for an hour in your hair and then wash it out. Or rinse, either one that works for you. Some people prefer to rinse and not use a shampoo. Sometimes people prefer to use a shampoo with it. And I've done both. Actually, I've rinsed before and then I've used shampoo, but I feel like either one actually works for me because I have one of those rain showers that helps your hair to rinse out any product more effectively. So like your hair is being cleansed, whatever you put in it is rinsed out a lot faster in your hair. And so that helps with rinsing, so you don't have to stay so long in the shower rinsing. You rinse faster. And this is what I recently ate. It's the Greek, what is it called? The Greek chicken shawarma wraps with the vegetables. It's really good, and the garlic sauce. And these cabbage, what are they called? The Greek grape leaf rolls. They kind of taste to me like Indian lime pickle, but they have that pickle. They are pickled. Grape leaves are pickled, but they're like it reminds me of Indian lime pickle, but not as salty and not spicy at all. So imagine Indian lime pickle that's not salty, not spicy at all, just a little salty, wrapped in rice or meat that's inside, and this is served with the Greek salad. It's really good. You have to be eating healthy for your hair too, because sometimes it's really not what you're using in your hair. I think it's way more of your hair's genetics and what your diet is. You have to be eating healthy enough for your hair, getting enough protein. So a lot of times I have Indian food, I have Greek food, or whatever. I cook food, or we cook together. And so that's the large bottle of the Dabur Amla. And then I also like to travel with the smaller size of the Dabur Amla that is 25 ml in my luggage. And that works out really great for me. And so there's a lot of different ways you can use it. I've even put a very tiny amount of it in my hair before blow drying it, like tiny by whatever. If I'm just rinsing the oil under the rain shower, I don't put in any at all. But if I already put the oil in, I don't put in any more. But if I shampooed, then I might put like a half a teaspoon in my hair and leave that in, very tiny amount. And for me, that works fine too if I do that, because I have thick long hair and it doesn't get too greasy. It doesn't make it greasy for me or give me any problems. But yes, I plan on always using this one. I've been using it for years and years, and it works out great for me. When I started using it, I did not have any hair problems at all. But if you do, I think maybe you should talk to your doctor if you do. But I've heard this has clinical proof and clinical studies backed with science. It's been used for hundreds of years, and it's clinically proven to be just as effective as Rogaine for hair treatment, even though I've never had any hair loss issues on my end. But to me it smells like very plantsy. It's like strong plants, but it doesn't bother me. I'm used to the scent. For me, organic, fresh black seed oil smells a lot worse. Like, the Dabur Amla for me does not smell bad at all. To me, it actually smells good. So everyone is different, I know. I like the scent. Organic black seed oil that I ordered from a different company. It's like the raw edible oil. For me, I don't like the scent of that, so I don't know if I'm not sure if I'll ever use it again. If I do, I'll get a very tiny bottle of it, like 10, like only the travel size. But I have no reason to use it again. I don't like the scent of that one. For me, black seed oil, the raw edible one, it smells like extra spicy. It's really annoying for me. So I resold it to someone who was needing it. And so I like the scent of the Dabur Amla. Like I was saying, it smells like plants, but it smells like very strong plants, and it's naturally made to repel. The scent of it is naturally repelling of bugs, and it's great for hot climates. Like if you live in a place with iguanas, which we do, you will not have iguanas come near you because this scent will deter them. And I like that. I prefer that. I don't like bees. Bees fly away from me when it's in my hair, I notice. I like that. I don't want to get stung. I don't want iguanas to bother me. They never attack me because I'm not. Iguanas only feel threatened by certain people. They've never been a problem for me in Florida. But if they're a problem for you, then you probably are the aggressor. You're the one who threatens them because they're peaceful creatures. Naturally, iguanas are very peaceful. They're never going to bite. They've never been attacked. I've never been bitten by one. But if they do attack you, then you must have did something because they're very peaceful, you know. And so the scent of this one naturally repels iguanas and all insects and never problems. So like I can even eat outdoors in the backyard with this in my hair and not have to worry about any bugs or animals bothering me. And I've done that. I like to eat outside. And so I'll usually shampoo it with whichever shampoo I see in Patel Brothers. That can be, usually it's this one. I see the largest bottle of this. I can't remember how big this bottle was when I purchased it, but I'll try to look it up for you guys. The Ayur Herbals Amla Shikaka and Aretha shampoo. I think it's 1,000 ml. Yeah, so 1,000 ml. Yeah, I purchased the biggest bottle. I think that is 33.8 US ounces. Yeah, from Patel Brothers. And I love this shampoo. So this is a definite staple shampoo that I've been using for years. It works really well for me. Yeah, and so to me it smells very herbal and fresh, and it cleanses well enough for me. And so this is my go-to shampoo because it's the one that I always see. It's pretty easy to find in the store, the Indian grocery store. If I don't see the Dabur Amla shampoo, then I'll use this one. But either one of them work great. There's a lot of different formulas that work great in the Indian grocery store on my hair. And this one is a purple color, but it doesn't dye my hair at all. Of course, it doesn't have any issues like that. But my hair is already very dark because I like to dye it for fun. Sometimes I won't dye it at all for months and months. And then sometimes I'll dye it like Hollywood glam black, like jet black, which is also the gothic black, but on me it doesn't look gothic because I'm brown skinned. So on me it does not look gothic, right? I don't look like that. So it works out for me well. This is how it looks. And that's the Japanese hair dye that I get, that I like the scent of the most. And it works out for me. I feel like the Japanese hair dye formula is like, for me, it's the color of it takes better on my hair, because I feel like my hair can be hard to dye. Like, it's hard to change the color of my hair. It's like my hairdresser that I used to go to. I like to do my own hair, by the way, guys. I always do my own hair because I went to, I've had Aveda classes, and I used to work at Aveda, and so I learned how to do my own hair really well. I can cut my own hair too. If I want anything, I can do it all. So I love to do my own hair. And this is my hair after I did it myself. And so I colored here. I don't oil before coloring. So I'll color it and then I'll oil days after. And so this is right after I color it with the Japanese hair dye. That, to me, it smells very plant-like, herbally. And my hair takes that color really well, because some years ago when I used to see an in-person hairdresser, she said I have some term that she used. I can't really remember what it was, but it's basically means that your hair is harder to dye than other individuals because of the cortex or something like that. So like, it's thicker, and the cortex layer or something. Sometimes your layer follicle cortex, a hair follicle layer, will prevent you from taking a normal hair dyes. So that's why I love Japanese hair dyes, because my hair takes that dye really well. It absorbs it. It sticks really well. It lasts for a long time in my hair if I'm using it. And I don't have any allergic reactions to it at all. But I heard that for Japanese people, I'm similar to them, that their hair can be very hard to dye. So can mine. It can be very hard to dye my hair. So Japanese hair dye has me covered, and it's never an issue for me. And so I'll dye it with the Japanese hair dye and the darkest black that they have. And then days later, after I dye it, I typically will leave my hair for maybe even a whole week, because it'll be fine right after a week, 5 days. And then on the 5th day, I'll put the Dabur Amla in it. And that works for me. And then I'll shampoo again. Pre-oil, or I'll shampoo and then my hair's wet, and then I'll apply some Dabur Amla and let it sit for an hour, and then rinse it, or use a tiny bit of diluted shampoo with water. And that works well on me. But usually I will shampoo my hair. It depends on what I'm doing. I shampoo based on needs. If I'm swimming, I'll shampoo right after. If I just dyed it, I can wait, because I have really no reason to shampoo so quickly. And I like to use the Dabur Amla 3 times a week. So sometimes I'll do my hair 3 times a week. It depends on what I need. Or I can leave it and I can do once a week if I just dyed it. That works well for me, even if I do once a week. But yeah, that's my routine, guys. And my hair is grown to my mid-thighs right now. And if I cut it, sometimes I'll have a friend, like my North Indian girlfriend, will cut my hair for me. Or even my South Indian guy friend, he'll cut it for me. Or just cut a little bit. He's full South Indian. And he's good at doing that. And I trust them because they don't cut too much of my hair, so he won't overcut me. Sometimes you go to a hairstylist, she cuts too much hair off. And sometimes I'll even put my hair in a ponytail right on top of my head, and I'll So I'll pull the ends of my ponytail and I'll cut the ends of the ponytail, like while it's in a high ponytail. And it comes out nice if I do that too. But usually I'll have my guy who's in need cut my hair, and that works out for me. And so definitely give it a try if you haven't tried it. It's my go-to hair oil. I've been using it for a very long time.